Installing a fan box into a ceiling with metal strapping requires a different approach than wood joists. Several options exist, each with its own advantages. Firstly, consider using a toggle bolt fan box designed specifically for metal ceilings. To install this type, drill a pilot hole into the metal channel. Make sure the hole is slightly smaller than the diameter of the toggle bolt you will be using. Next, insert the toggle bolt through the fan box and into the pilot hole you created. Once the bolt is through the hole, the toggle wings will spring open on the backside of the metal channel. Tighten the bolt. This will draw the toggle wings against the metal, securing the fan box. Ensure the wings are firmly against the metal before fully tightening. Secondly, explore using a screw and fan box, also designed for metal ceilings. To install, drill pilot holes into the metal channel at the corners of the fan box. Then, use self-tapping screws to secure the box to the metal channels. It is crucial to select screws that are long enough to fully penetrate the metal channel and provide a secure hold. Thirdly, you can use an electrical box extension ring. This is useful if there is an existing electrical box in the ceiling. Firstly, remove the old cover plate and any screws that are holding it in place from the existing electrical box. Place the extension ring over the existing box. Secure the ring to the existing box using screws. Then, mount the fan box to the extension ring. Use the hardware that is provided with the extension ring or fan box. Fourthly, a custom bracket can be created to span between the metal channels. Fabricate the bracket from a piece of sturdy metal. Then weld the metal into a shape that aligns with the metal channels in the ceiling. Drill holes in the bracket to correspond with the channel locations and the fan box mounting points. Use bolts to secure the bracket to the channels. Then mount the fan box to the bracket using additional bolts or screws. Regardless of the chosen method, several tips are crucial for a safe and secure installation. Firstly, ensure the metal channels that you are securing to are load-bearing and capable of supporting the weight of the fan. Secondly, use washers and lock nuts to secure the bolts and screws. This will prevent them from loosening over time due to vibration from the fan. Thirdly, after installation, test the box for stability. Apply a gentle force to the box to make sure it is securely attached and does not move or wobble. If the box feels loose, retighten the bolts and screws or consider using a different mounting method. Always follow local electrical codes and regulations when installing electrical fixtures. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, consult a qualified electrician to perform the installation. Choosing the right fan box depends on your specific situation and the type of metal strapping in your ceiling. A toggle bolt fan box provides a strong hold, while a screw-in fan box offers a simpler installation process. An extension ring is a good option if an existing electrical box is already present, and a custom bracket allows for maximum flexibility in challenging situations. Remember safety first, and always disconnect the power before working on any electrical wiring. Before starting any work, turn off the circuit breaker that controls the electricity to the fan location. Use a voltage tester to confirm that the power is off before touching any wires. Wear safety glasses to protect your eyes from debris when drilling or cutting. Use gloves to protect your hands from sharp edges or rough surfaces. When working on a ladder, make sure it is stable and on a level surface. Have someone spot you while you are on the ladder. Consider the weight of the fan when choosing a mounting method. Heavier fans require stronger support. If you are unsure about the weight capacity of the metal strapping, consult a structural engineer. When drilling into metal, use a slow speed and apply consistent pressure. Avoid overheating the drill bit, which can cause it to dull or break. Use cutting oil to lubricate the drill bit and make the drilling process easier. When using self-tapping screws, start with a small pilot hole. This will help the screw to grip the metal and prevent it from stripping. Do not over-tighten the screws, which can damage the metal or strip the threads. Make sure the fan blades have enough clearance from the ceiling and walls. Follow the fan manufacturer's instructions for proper blade clearance. If the fan is too close to the ceiling, it may not circulate air effectively. If the fan is too close to the walls, the blades may hit the walls when the fan is running. Balance the fan blades after installation. This will reduce vibration and noise. Most fans come with a balancing kit that includes small weights that can be attached to the blades. Follow the instructions in the balancing kit to balance the blades. Inspect the fan regularly for loose screws or worn parts. Tighten any loose screws and replace any worn parts. This will help to ensure the fan's safety and performance. Consider using a dimmer switch to control the fan's speed. This will allow you to adjust the airflow to your liking. Install a safety cable to the fan box. This will provide an additional layer of protection in case the fan box fails. The safety cable should be attached to a structural member of the building. Check the local electrical codes to make sure you are following all the requirements. Some codes may require a permit for installing a ceiling fan. Consider the aesthetics of the fan when choosing a model. Choose a fan that complements the style of your room. There are many different styles of ceiling fans available, so you are sure to find one that you like. When choosing a fan, consider the size of the room. A larger room will require a larger fan to circulate air effectively. Use a fan that is appropriate for the size of your room. Consider the energy efficiency of the fan. Look for a fan that is Energy Star certified. Energy Star certified fans use less energy than non-certified fans. This can save you money on your electricity bill. Consider the noise level of the fan. Some fans are quieter than others. If you are sensitive to noise, choose a fan that is rated for quiet operation. When wiring the fan, make sure to follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. Improper wiring can be dangerous and can damage the fan. If you are not comfortable wiring the fan yourself, hire a qualified electrician to do it for you. Be aware of the weight rating for the type of electrical box and fasteners that are being used. Exceeding the weight rating can cause failure and pose a safety hazard. Use appropriately rated boxes and fasteners for ceiling fan installations. Ensure the fan box is listed for fan support. Standard electrical boxes are not designed to support the dynamic weight of a ceiling fan. Fan-rated boxes are designed for this purpose and are marked accordingly. Check the metal strapping for any signs of corrosion or damage. Replace any damaged or corroded strapping before installing the fan box. Corrosion or damage can weaken the strapping and make it unable to support the weight of the fan. Consider the direction of the fan blades. In the summer, the blade should rotate counterclockwise to create a downdraft that cools the room. In the winter, the blade should rotate clockwise to create an updraft that circulates warm air. Adjust the direction of the fan blades according to the season. When installing a fan with a light kit, make sure to use the correct wattage of light bulbs. Using bulbs that are too high wattage can overheat the light fixture and create a fire hazard. Use bulbs that are the correct wattage for the light fixture. Consider using LED light bulbs. LED bulbs are more energy efficient and last longer than traditional light bulbs. This can save you money on your electricity bill and reduce the need to replace bulbs. Remember to consult the National Electrical Code or NEC for specific requirements related to electrical installations. The NEC provides guidelines for safe and proper wiring practices. Adhering to the NEC helps ensure the safety of the installation and prevent electrical hazards. When selecting wire connectors, use the appropriate type and size for the wires being connected. Wire connectors should be rated for the voltage and amperage of the circuit. Using the wrong type or size of wire connector can result in loose connections and electrical hazards. Always use approved wiring methods and materials. Do not use damaged or substandard wiring materials. Approved wiring methods and materials help ensure the safety and reliability of the electrical system. When running wires through metal framing, protect the wires from abrasion. Use bushings or grommets to protect the wires from sharp edges. Abrasion can damage the insulation on the wires and create a short circuit. Consider the use of a fan speed controller. This allows you to adjust the fan speed to your desired level. Fan speed controllers can be wall-mounted or remote-controlled. Using a fan speed controller can help improve comfort and energy efficiency. When installing a remote control receiver for the fan, follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. Improper installation of the receiver can prevent the remote control from working properly. Ensure the receiver is compatible with the fan and the remote control. Double check all wiring connections before turning on the power. Loose or incorrect wiring connections can cause electrical problems and safety hazards. Use a wiring diagram to verify the connections are correct. After installation, inspect the fan for any signs of damage or problems. Check the blades for balance, the motor for noise, and the wiring for loose connections. Address any issues promptly to prevent further problems. Consider adding a decorative canopy to the fan. This can help to hide the wiring and mounting hardware. Choose a canopy that complements the style of the fan and the room. Secure the canopy properly to prevent it from falling. When working with electrical components, be aware of the potential for electrical shock. Follow safety precautions and use appropriate personal protective equipment. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, hire a qualified electrician. It is important to properly ground the fan. Grounding helps to protect against electrical shock in the event of a fault. Connect the grounding wire from the fan to a grounded circuit. Check the grounding connection to ensure it is secure. Use a continuity tester to verify the grounding path. Always use the appropriate tools for the job. Using the wrong tools can damage the equipment or cause injury. Invest in quality tools that are designed for electrical work. Keep your tools in good condition and use them properly. Ensure that the area around the fan is clear of obstructions. Do not place furniture or other objects too close to the fan. Obstructions can reduce the fan's airflow and create a safety hazard. Consider the lighting needs of the room. If the fan has a light kit, choose bulbs that provide adequate lighting for the space. Consider the color temperature of the light bulbs. Different color temperatures can create different moods in the room. If you are installing multiple fans in the same room, consider coordinating the styles and finishes. This can help to create a cohesive look in the room. Consider the architectural style of the room when choosing a fan. Choose a fan that complements the existing style of the room. There are many different styles of ceiling fans available, from traditional to modern. The steps can be summarized as: firstly, assess the ceiling structure and choose the appropriate fan box and mounting method. Secondly, turn off the power and prepare the wiring. Thirdly, install the fan box securely to the metal strapping. Fourthly, wire the fan according to the manufacturer's instructions. Fifthly, install the fan blades and light kit if applicable. Sixthly, test the fan to ensure it is working properly. These steps should provide a comprehensive overview of the fan installation process. Remember to consult with a qualified electrician if you have any questions or concerns. Consider using a stud finder to locate the metal strapping behind the drywall. This can help you to determine the best location for the fan box. Use a stud finder that is designed for metal studs. Mark the location of the metal strapping on the ceiling. Use a pencil or marker to make the marks. When drilling the pilot holes for the screws or toggle bolts, be careful not to drill through any wires or pipes. Use a wire and pipe locator to identify the location of any hidden utilities. Drill the pilot holes slowly and carefully. If you encounter any resistance, stop drilling and investigate the cause. Be aware of the fire rating of the ceiling. If the ceiling is fire rated, use a fire rated fan box and mounting method. Fire rated fan boxes and mounting methods are designed to help prevent the spread of fire. Follow the fire code requirements for your area. Consider using a vibration isolation hanger to reduce noise and vibration. Vibration isolation hangers are designed to dampen vibrations from the fan motor. This can help to reduce noise and prevent the fan from shaking the ceiling. Consider the accessibility of the fan for maintenance. Choose a location that is easy to reach for cleaning and repairs. If the fan is difficult to access, it may be neglected and become a safety hazard. It is important to use the correct size of wire for the fan. The size of the wire depends on the amperage of the fan motor and the distance from the circuit breaker. Use a wire sizing chart to determine the correct wire size. Using the wrong size of wire can create a fire hazard. When making wire connections, use wire connectors that are rated for the size and type of wire being used. Wire connectors are designed to provide a secure and reliable connection. Using the wrong type of wire connector can result in a loose connection and a fire hazard. Ensure all exposed metal parts of the fan are properly grounded. This includes the fan motor, the fan blades, and the light fixture. Grounding helps to protect against electrical shock in the event of a fault. Test the fan after installation to ensure it is working properly. Check the fan speed, the light fixture, and the remote control if applicable. If there are any problems, troubleshoot the issue and correct it. Be aware of the potential for carbon monoxide poisoning. If the fan is installed in a room with a fuel-burning appliance, such as a furnace or water heater, ensure that the appliance is properly vented. Carbon monoxide is a colorless, odorless gas that can be deadly. Install a carbon monoxide detector in the room. Ensure that the fan is properly balanced. An unbalanced fan can vibrate and make noise. Use a fan balancing kit to balance the fan blades. Consider the use of a surge protector. A surge protector can help to protect the fan motor from damage caused by power surges. Power surges can damage electronic components and shorten the lifespan of the fan. Inspect the fan regularly for signs of wear and tear. Check the fan blades for cracks or damage, the motor for noise, and the wiring for loose connections. Repair or replace any damaged parts. It is important to keep the fan clean. Dust and dirt can accumulate on the fan blades and motor, reducing its efficiency. Clean the fan blades and motor regularly with a soft cloth. Consider the use of a programmable thermostat. A programmable thermostat can help to save energy by automatically adjusting the fan speed based on the temperature of the room. Programmable thermostats can be programmed to automatically adjust the fan speed at different times of the day. Consider the use of a smart fan. Smart fans can be controlled with a smartphone or voice assistant. Smart fans can be programmed to automatically adjust the fan speed based on the temperature of the room. Smart fans can also be integrated with other smart home devices. If you are not comfortable installing the fan yourself, hire a qualified electrician. An electrician can install the fan safely and properly. An electrician can also ensure that the fan meets all applicable codes and regulations. Always prioritize safety when working with electricity. Turn off the power before working on any electrical wiring. Use appropriate personal protective equipment. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, hire a qualified electrician. The installation process can involve drilling into the ceiling. Take precautions to protect yourself from falling dust and debris. Wear safety glasses and a dust mask. Cover any furniture or other items in the room to protect them from dust. Consider using a vacuum cleaner to collect dust as you drill. Before drilling, check for any hidden wires or pipes in the ceiling. Use a wire and pipe locator to identify any potential hazards. Drill slowly and carefully to avoid damaging any hidden utilities. If you encounter any resistance while drilling, stop and investigate the cause. It is important to follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully when installing the fan. The manufacturer's instructions will provide specific guidance on how to install the fan safely and properly. If you have any questions about the installation process, contact the manufacturer for assistance.